Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys, you are all doing great. Oh guys, we are still in the fresh on the new year. This is Jan 26th, guys, and remember this year we said it is our prayer for you guys to employ yourself. Before I proceed with this important video about some setups there that will help you a lot to understand more of our system and how you can do some adjustment in order to trade your or what you really love, whether it is scalping, blah, blah, something like that. I will show you in this video. But before we get there, it is good to remind you that we are giving you one chance. This is another chance. It's just 1 month chance to change your financial career. You know how now you have a chance to get an MT4 MT5 EA or maybe a manual system by paying just half price of it. Yeah, pay half price of your desired software and you start making money immediately. The rest you can pay within 2 months. This is the advantage you are giving people to make sure you employ yourself this month. Don't just sit there and cry maybe you don't have enough money to pay the whole system, because that is how a lot of people are trying to say. But guys, we are giving you this chance. It will be 1 month a chance. By the end of Feb, then this chance will go just like that. We are giving you this chance. Pay half of the price, half price of the system that you like, whether it is MT4 or MT5, and you get the system, then the balance you can pay in 2 months. We have another second option. You can pay in installment you are comfortable with. This means you can pay as much you have, or whatever you are able to. Then if you get to half price, all right, guys, if you get to half price, you will receive the system and you will complete the payment also within a period of 2 months. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is a golden opportunity for you. Let us go to the normal price for our TFX so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. This get any EA or TFX MT4 or MT5 masterpiece system, any EA goes at $500. All right, guys. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You can pay half of this. This is 250, then get the system. The balance you will pay in 2 months. We can allow you to pay in 2 months, but after paying half price of 500, that is 250, you get the system, start earning. All right, guys, then pay the balance in 2 months. Or the manual system, it's $430. So this means you can pay half of this, also get the manual system, either for MT4 or MT5, then pay the balance in 2 months. This is the only thing we can help you guys to employ yourself. Or this means that you can pay the half price of this one, which whereby I believe it is $215. $215, then you get manual system and pay the balance in 2 months. Start earning, guys, immediately after purchasing the system. The second thing, you can have the manual and the EA. The normal price $750, but you can pay just $375 and get the EA and the manual at the same times and start earning, and the balance also you can pay in 2 months. Or you can get 2 EAs with $800. We used to give one EA with 600. We reduced the price because we want everyone to get our system so that you can employ yourself. So you can get 2 license or 2 EAs at $800, or you can pay half of it, which is $400, and get 2 license or 2 EA, and the rest of 400 you can pay them in 2 months. And this one we can guarantee you that our system will help you a lot to earn that money. So we are very 100% that in 2 months you'll be able to pay the balance. So it's up to you guys either to pay once, or you can pay also in installment, or you can pay, let's say for instance, maybe you can manage to get only $50. You can pay $50 until you get the half price of any of the system that you get. Then you get the system, the balance you will pay later in 2 months. So I do believe that is understandable. So it's up to you to pay with installment or to pay with amount that you can be able to get, whether it is $50, $30 until you get the half price. The moment you'll get half price of any of the system, whether EA or the manual, you get the system, then the half balance, you'll pay it in 2 months. And we are much confident knowing that you can be able to do that because we know how our system works and you have no excuse now. Employ yourself. We have given you this golden opportunity to work with your pace. If whatever you can, then get the system and employ yourself. So let us go direct to now to our live account on our VPS. This is the VPS so that you can see what we are doing there. This is a live account. And I just want to show you some setups here. This is the Alpha Gold. And let's go to history. I want you to see the negative, the small negative that the EA can close with. You can see, and you can see we are in profit. Let's go to trade. We are in a profit that is more than the negative. You can see we are already in a profit of $6, $7. So this means if we can close even this thing manually, you can see we can still recover this our smallest. So you can close them manually or let the EA run. So let us go to this PIPS Hunter. You can see the PIPS Hunter today, and you can see the lot size is just 0.01. And guys, you can see we have already closed the yesterday's order, 24 and 25th. This is 25th order that is for yesterday. And you can see we have the price covered here. We have the profit of $94. And with only 0.01 and as you can see, we are still here trying to make some profit here with strategy 2 of the PIPS Hunter. And this is what I just want to talk today about the PIPS Hunter in minute 5, and so that you can understand how to get this credible scalping with only 0.01, even with those people with also with TFX Alpha Gold, with only 0.01, and you make a good profit. So let us move from now VPS from our live account. As you can see, it's our live account. Let us go now from this VPS and learn something on our demo account so that you can understand what I do. I just wanted to share this so that you can be able to see it is a live account. So it is not a demo account. This is a live account, guys. You can see here up. This is a live account, and that one will help you. And you can see even if the account is big, guys, we can still use 0.01 and still make money. We can still use 0.01 and still make good money with a very, very low risk ratio, or our risk management here. You know me, guys. I always tell you about money management. Then let me show you the setup I'm using with our golden Alpha Gold and also the PIPS Hunter. So let us close this one. We are done with this one, and now let's go to a PIPS Hunter. Now it is a very, very simple stuff, and I would like you guys to learn how to do things, how to play with our EA. Remember, this is a it's a universal EAs that can help you earn a lot. You only need to know how to play with them. The reason why we are using this one, let me give you the setup that will help you a lot to do a very, very, very good trading with a very low risk, or a good money management. Remember, I told you we are using I have already given the setup on our VIP, but let me also cover this one. We are going to use a break filter. This is the simplest thing I want you to show you, how you can get those 0.01 with a good profit and with a very, very low risk in a simplest way. So number one, you are going to set this PIPS entry here, set PIPS entry into 0. I'm just giving you my setup. Or let me show something here. I have already, I will send, instead of you trying to set all this, I will send you this, I rename it minute 5 time frame with break filter. Single time frame, minute 5 with the break filter. So let me click it just simple like that and show you how the setups are. You can see the pips entry is 0. We have the break filter. We are only risking 5 pips. The reason why you saw on my here on my, where is this pips hunter? Now let's go this one. It is this one with the loss of only less than even $1 in one trade. The reason why you're seeing this small loss and you can see it's already recovered by the profit, it is the setup that I'm showing you here. We are risking only 5 pips. The target is huge because we are trading here zone to zone. So the break filter here should be 5. All right, guys, should be 5. And there is no need even to share more here on YouTube. I just want to show you why we are making this good money with a very low risk. The template is there. So because some people, it can be very tiresome how to set all those settings. This is why we set them, and we send them by default so that you can understand how to do it. And I'm going to give you an example of when you are using this, our minute 30 single time frame. Let's go to minute 30 single time frame. And maybe you would like to trade with this zone to zone. So remember, we are risking a very, very, very low risk at this point, because here it's where we are setting our break filter. So in case after the EA picking the trade and maybe the trade goes against you, it can close after breaking this zone. It can close with that small negative, and it can enter sell. Or if you don't want it to enter sell, then you can let the EA wait for a fresh entry. It is simple as that. So I'm going to give an example of the people who are using minute 30 single time frame, and you want the EA to protect your account. In case of anything, it breaks this area, and maybe there was a sell, but the market break this area and continue going up. Instead of experiencing a huge drawdown, we can risk only 5 pips at this point, and we can earn more than 20, 30, 50, 100 pips, because it will determine where the other zone is, or maybe you can take them the profit manually. All right, guys. So let me show you how to minimize your loss instead of using the stop loss, because they can manipulate your stop loss. That is one thing you should understand why we are professional. They can manipulate your stop loss. They can manipulate your take profit. But here, our EAs are so protective and they can never be manipulated. So let us risk only 5 pips or 10 pips, all right, 5 to 10 pips, then we earn more. So using a good minimum lot size, trust me, you will risk a very low risk. And remember, if your broker has 0 spread, remember, you can also trade with 0 risk. It's very simple. I think I've shared a video about that. But now let us set a minute 30 single time frame with a low risk of 5 pips after breaking our zone here, in case if the market will go against us, not to experience any of the drawdown. So let us double click. The first thing here we go, it is pips entry. We set here 0. We go to the break filter. This is 30 pips. Now we are going to risk 5 pips. So if you want to risk 10 pips, you can only set there 10 pips, but let us risk just 5 pips to 10 pips. Don't risk more than that. All right, guys? Just risk from 5 to 10 pips and you are very safe. The second thing, let us work with, this is Pips Hunter. Work with only strategy 2, disable strategy 3 and strategy 1. This is 1 EA, second, that EA, but work with only strategy 2. Keep that in mind. The strategy 2 works perfectly, and we don't have to open all the EAs or all the strategy, because we want to minimize our risk. The second thing here it is a zone limit. Remember what I told you, the zone limit is all about to limit the bars. Let's say for instance, if I set here zone limit 100, I'm saying that if the market, let's say for this area, there was a buy position, and maybe the market dropped and break this thing. You have already seen this even when trading manually. You will find that sometimes you have said doing your calculation correctly, but the market also can go sometimes against you. So if the market breaks this zone and you want the EA to get or to enter the sell so that it can drop, it can recover the small loss there, you can set here like 100 bars. This tells you if these bars are less than 100, the EA will enter sell. But these bars, if they are more than 100, it won't enter the sell. All right, guys. So that's why we limit the bars with our zone limit. I do believe you watched our last video, so you understand what I'm trying to say here. So let's go to another thing. So if, let's say, for instance, I set here 200, this tells me if it breaks this and these bars are less than 200, it can enter sell. All right, because sometimes it can break and drop and drop and drop without looking back. So that's when we recover also our losses. So it is my advice also to use this as a big period so that it can enter sell. And if also it can turn and go by, you won't experience any loss because it will only trade according to zone. But if you wanted to close with that 5 pips and wait for a new fresh entry, you can set as low as 10 and you are good to go. So that is what it means by zone limit. So let us set and say that we don't want this thing to enter the market. If it breaks here, let it close with small loss and let it wait for a new fresh entry, whereby it's also, sorry for that, it's also advisable. So let us set there 10, or we can set 20. It's still okay. 10 or 20, they are good. Here we are going to set 1, all right? Because we want it to enter the market with the first bar. So if you want it to enter the market with 2 bars, this means after touching this zone and goes like 2 bars, that's when it will enter a buy entry. But for this one, because we want to enter the market earlier as possible with the first candle to touch our zones, because the zones are already here and we want to enter the market with the first touch bar that will touch our zone, we just set there 1. All right, guys. The other one here, it is close by. We are going to set there close by signal, because we want it to enter the market with the signal and close with a signal. So it is good to set here close by a signal. So what is the other setups here that we are supposed to be using? We go back to this place, close by opposite. We are supposed to activate this one, close by opposite. And as you can see, the same thing I'm setting here are the same stuffs I show you guys when we were setting the alpha gold. So the other one, exit by bars, that one will set true. And we have the break filter. The remaining is now exit by what? Let's go here, exit by zones. Here we go. We also need to activate exit by zone by true, because we want it after breaking this area to close with that 5 pips. So that's what we call exit by zone. Exit by zone. This means, again, it can enter here, sell, and exit with this zone, because we have our close by signal also activated. So it can enter here, sell, close that sell at this point, and enter the buy signal. All right, enter sell, close the signal. This is another buy signal, so it will close with the signal. And because we have also exit by zone, it will exit because of this zone, and it will exit because of this buy signal. So if it fails to enter into the market or to exit with this zone, then it will exit with signal. So this is how we protect our EA to make sure nothing will be manipulated. So it can exit with zone, and if it fails to exit with zone, again, it will exit by signal. So it is signal to signal. So you can see the advantage of why we are making good money. It is because we can enter with this signal and hold the profit to another signal. So you can see that when you, even if you can cross manually, you can see you can cover a lot of pips more than what you lost according to maybe 5 pips. You lose 5 pips, but you can bank even 100 pips. This is why you're seeing even 0.01 can give you a good profit. So guys, this is how we set our 30 minutes, and those setups are the same that you can use also with our Alpha Gold. So those and also levels EA. So because we want to trade from levels to levels, and since now we can exit from zone to zone, that's why we can reduce this period of our zone. All right, we can reduce these zones, because now you can see the short trade is 58 and long trade is 58. So from this point, you can set even 28 and 20. You can test this on your demo account to make sure you get what you want. You can reduce the number of these, the period of this one, because you are exiting zone to zone. So you don't have to worry. The EA will keep on banking, scalping here and there by using this zone to zone. So if this one fails, the other one will not fail. So you can see after changing that, we have another zone here. But in normal one, where is minute 30, you can see there is no zone here. I want you to see, but you can see there was a gold, another opportunity here for buy, another opportunity here for sell. But if we go to our normal setup, you can see there is no sell here and there is no buy here, only holding this buy. So it's up to you to think if you want to hold with our default setting here to here, or I have shown you the game you can play. You can set here 28.8, 28.8, and see we will have another signal here and another signal here. So this is for those people who love to scalp, guys, because people would like to scalp here. There was a sell here, there was a buy here. So the EA will be catching the market every time you will be having trades. All right, guys. But if you want to hold for more, then you can use our default setting with the setup that I have shown you in this video. So let us go again to our Alpha Gold here to continue showing you guys. This is when trading with gold. All right, guys, this is when trading with gold. Let's say, for instance, this is gold. Oh, I've already shown you what to do. Let me show you something here. This is gold from daily. All right. So if it is a buy and you want to scalp this gold again here in this area, we need to reduce again this zone. This is 33. Let's say 7.8, because this is Renko. When trading with Renko, you just reduce them hugely because we want to catch up. If this is a buy, we need to catch up every buy here. Let us set okay here and see where our zone is. You can see we have a buy here, and because we are coming from this area and this is Renko, we need to catch up every buy here. But the normal setups, you can see there was no buy entry here, there was no buy entry here. It was just as simple as this one. All right, guys. But you can play, sorry for this, play this game. This is a live account. Don't try to play that game for right. So you can try to play this game here. We said let us set here even 3.5. This is Renko 3.5, and see the setup that it will will get here. You can see there is a buy here, buy here. So that depends with you. I'm just showing you the games that you can play. And in Alpha Gold, not in Pips Hunter, any setup you change here, any setup that you change here, you can go, you make sure you will change it on Alpha Gold. Where is our setup here? you must give exact settings of super zone. We have it here. We have the settings. There is the settings of super zone somewhere. Is it in AlphaGo or that one is for MT5? Let me confirm this, guys. Let me make sure I confirm this, because the same setup you see, I think that one is in MT5. For MT4, we don't have that that settings of super zone, because it is good to know MT4 and MT5, they work almost the same, but it is good to confirm if we have a setting of super zone in any of the EA, so that you can set them, you can give them the same period you set on your chart. But this one, I think that one is with the AlphaGo for MT5. For MT4, I think it is still cool when using these super zone 2. So remember, we have super zone 1 in Agatha, but when using the super zone 2, it has those setups. So I think for MT4, you only need to set here, guys. You only need to set here to get the number of scalping that you would like for the combination of here on candle chart, because this is the combination of a candle chart and Renko. So let us go to GBP USD. Again, you can see here it is a daily, it is a buy thing, and you will also want to scalp the pairs with the same setups. You can see this is 4.5. This is why we are getting these settings here, but normal price here, normal setups here. Let's go to trade pairs. You can see we only have this buy from this one holding to this area. But when doing scalping, this is why we are saying you can set here the same thing. Let's say 4.5. This is 4.5 for pairs. This is for pairs, guys. And set when we click OK, we'll see that we'll have a buy, other buys opportunities here. It's because of scalping. You can see we have a buy here and we have a buy here, and it will buy because it is a buy thing. So you can see playing games with our super zone TFX, a super zone. It's a very, very, very cool thing. All right, guys, because it can help you a lot to do any of the scalping that you want. All right, guys, it can give you any of the scalping that you wish to trade. All right, you can see we have avoided this one, but we have it a good buy here, another buy here, and we have another buy at this zone. So that one help us to go with this direction of our daily time frame, and it the combination of the candle and the combination of the candle and the wrinkle. So this one tells you that you can bank a lot of money. You can do a lot of scalping rather than waiting for long to get into the market. You can see here we are still in this buy, no other opportunity. Let's say you close, you took the profit here. You can see there is no other buy thing here. But when we change the settings, you'll find that we have another buy here, we have another buy here. So it's all about playing game with this super zone. And I'm telling you, whether you're using MT5, it is good to confirm if the super zone settings, they are inside your robot, so that if they are inside your robot, the same setup you give to your chart here, it is the same setup you'll give it to your robot. So you just go to here, we find the indicators, whether you get the super zone, then check if there is a setting there. I think I will share that also in another video, but I think also I have already covered that. So I'm showing you how to play with this super zone to get you covered by any kind of trade and make a lot of profit. The same thing we are doing here, use a small risk for 5 pips and get good profit, because it is unbelievable to see that 0.01 can give you $94, even above that with only 0.01, a very, very minimum lot size. And you can see when it closes with the negative, you just lose a very, very small thing, and it will be covered because it's all about zone to zone. So it's very simple. And guys, just play games with those zone in your demo account and see the setups. In the meantime, I will send you on our VIP, I will send you those 2 templates so you don't have to do all setups. I will send you for minute 5 because that is what we are using. When I'm using for minute 5, guys, and I'm getting good profit, I can share my settings with you by default in a template. So on our VIP, I'm going to share 2 templates, one for Alpha Gold, minute 5 single time frame with the exact setup that I'm using, and also for PIPS Hunter, the exact setups that I'm using. That is the good thing with the TFX company. You don't struggle trying to set things, but we also help you learn what to set or what to play with in your demo account. The settings that I will send you guys, you can apply them on your real account, because I myself, we are trading with them on our real account, not in demo. So the other settings of playing with this super zone, play it in your demo account. Then when you get the good setup, you can also apply it on your demo, on your real account, and you can share with us so that we can share with other families. So thank you so much, guys. I do believe you enjoyed the video, and take this golden opportunity. Pay with installment, get any of our your desirable system, whether for MT4 or MT5, with a very, 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 very low price. Pay in installment. If you have half price, you can get the system and start banking. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.